Good morning. Welcome back to COM 130 Public Relations. We're going to start talking about strategic planning in public relations because it is a major part of the job. Nothing gets done without a plan, and at least not done effectively. And so we need to learn how to do that. And your final project in the course will involve building your own strategic communications plan. So this will help you with the very first step in getting started in that project. Start thinking about who is the client you wish to work for. Now, strategy is defined as a plan of action to reach an overall goal. PR practitioners use strategy to reach the goals of their organization. So think about it even like playing Battleship. You need to have a plan, a strategy of how you are going to reach that goal of sinking the battleship. Planning is deliberate. Things don't just happen on a whim. You plan out and decide when things are going to happen. And in order to do that, you need the data. You must do research and analysis. Now, a final strategic communications plan is a big report, and it includes these things. And each week, every couple of days, we'll talk about a different one. And in the end, I hope that you will have a report with all these things for the client you choose to work for. Now, the first one is objectives. You have to set your objectives. Those are the goals you're reaching towards. It has to be specific and measurable. Something like saying someday we want to have a really big company. That's not a goal. That's a dream. It's not specific and it's not measurable. To make it specific and measurable, what would you do? You would define someday, by 2020. And instead of saying someday, you might also say, what does really big mean? So we want to have 50 more employees by 2020. Now you're really getting specific. And that's something we can measure because we can go back on when 2020 rolls around and count the employees. You see what I'm saying? So those are objectives. Then we've got messages. What do you want to say? Strategies. How will you reach the publics that you have? Tactics. What specific tools will you use for each one? A timeline. You always want to set deadlines. Of course, a real organization is going to have a budget, and buying media time is very expensive. So you have to plan that out. And then evaluation. How are we going to know that our plan worked? So the steps in that a company takes are based on what has been planned. So if a company is doing multiple commercials, that was in their strategic communications plan. If the company is doing anything, billboards, marketing giveaways, whatever, that was part of the plan. A company would not spend $10,000 on billboards without considering who their publics are and if billboards are the right medium for the message. Is that the thing that they need to use to reach that specific group? Okay, so before they can plan, they have to do some research, some analysis. The three things that they basically look for in their formative research are the analysis of the situation, the analysis of the organization, and the analysis of their publics. I've provided a worksheet for you to use to start doing that formative research for the company or organization or politician or public figure that you are interested in working for. Here is a picture of a public figure, Matt Lauer, who got fired yesterday. And now more allegations are coming out against him. He has not spoken yet. He has a PR team that is working with him. He has just hired them yesterday. So it'll be interesting to see what plan that PR team comes up with for Mr. Lauer. It's a bad situation. It's a legal situation, so that's going to inform how they address everything. But I would definitely say that's somebody to look at. In Blackboard, you're going to find the worksheet, and you can pick your company, organization, politician, or public figure to represent. You might also want to pick, say, the college or a group at the college, like the sports team or student government. That's okay too. But use the worksheet in the assignments folder to conduct your initial analysis of the situation. Answer the questions that are relevant and write a report. So every question on there may not fit your situation and you don't need it, but basically there's an exhaustive list of questions to help you understand who the company's publics are, what the problem is, how to solve it, that sort of thing. So I would like to see your initial worksheet, your analysis, your research submitted to Blackboard by Sunday night. Let me know if you have any questions, even though you can hear I probably sound awful. I am trying to come back to work after my doctor's appointment. So if you need to find me in my office hours today, please do so. Thank you for your time.